If you're a real Warriors fan living in the US, this video is for you. From coast to coast, America is buzzing after last night's game. Steph Curry just reminded the whole country why he runs the West. Warriors fans, this is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill. Something huge just happened, and it's not one of those empty rumors you see floating around the internet. This came straight from the man at the center of the Golden State Warriors dynasty, Steve Kerr himself. If you've been watching this season, you already know the team has been in the spotlight for all kinds of reasons. There's been tension, there's been hope, there's been frustration, and there's been that underlying feeling that something big was about to happen. Well, it just did. The Warriors have officially made an announcement, and Steve Kerr has confirmed a surprise decision that is going to send shockwaves across the entire NBA. Now, before we break down exactly what was said, let me set the stage for you. We're deep into one of the most unpredictable stretches in recent Warriors history. Injuries have tested this roster. Trade rumors have been flying around like three-pointers from Curry in warm-ups. Every week, fans are refreshing their feeds waiting for news. And yet, Kerr has stayed calm, playing the long game, never revealing too much. Until now. The moment he stepped in front of the microphones today, you could tell something was different. That quiet confidence, that small grin, it was like he already knew he was about to drop a bomb that would light up every sports network in America. The reporters packed in. The cameras focused. The fans watching from home leaned forward. And then it happened. Kerr spoke, and the words were clear. A surprise decision had been made, one that would reshape the Warriors' immediate future and possibly alter the trajectory of the rest of their season. Social media went wild instantly. Within minutes, Warriors was trending #1 on Twitter, Instagram feeds were flooded with reaction videos, and even rival team fanbases were scrambling to figure out what this meant. So what exactly is this decision? It's bold. It's risky. And it's so perfectly Steve Kerr. This isn't just about swapping players or making a minor coaching adjustment. This is about sending a message to the league, to the locker room, and to every single fan who's been waiting for this team to take a leap. Kerr is putting his stamp on this moment in a way that says, we're not just here to compete. We're here to win. And we're willing to make the tough calls to do it. And here's the thing, the shock isn't just about what was decided. It's about the timing. Because if you know the NBA, you know timing is everything. Make the wrong move at the wrong moment, and you can tank a season. But make the right move at just the right time, and you can create momentum that carries you straight to the playoffs and beyond. Kerr's decision comes at a point in the schedule where the Warriors have been teetering between a mid-tier playoff spot and the dreaded play-in tournament. The stakes couldn't be higher, and Kerr knows it. As the announcement spread, reactions poured in from all corners of the NBA world. Current players, former Warriors legends, analysts, even rivals. Some praised Kerr for being fearless. Others questioned whether it was the right gamble. But here's what no one can deny, the Warriors aren't playing it safe anymore. They're swinging for the fences, and that's exactly what championship teams do. Now, let's talk about the locker room reaction, because this is where things get really interesting. From what insiders are saying, there was a mix of shock and excitement. You've got guys like Stephen Curry, who thrives on challenges and big moment energy, reportedly nodding with that look that says, let's go. Draymond Green? You know he loves a shake-up. He's the emotional engine of this team, and when you inject something new into the mix, he's the one who rallies the troops and turns it into fuel. Klay Thompson? He's been through it all with this team, and if Kerr believes in the move, you can bet Klay's ready to roll. But there's also the other side of this, the uncertainty. Because for every player who sees opportunity in change, there's another who wonders what it means for their role, their minutes, or even their future with the team. That's the nature of the NBA. It's a business. And Kerr's decision, while exciting for fans, is also going to challenge the chemistry in the locker room. The question is, can the Warriors adapt quickly enough to make this move pay off before the season's critical stretch? From a strategic standpoint, Kerr is playing a high-level chess game here. Think about his track record. He's not afraid to pull a young player into the spotlight if he believes they're ready. He's not afraid to bench a veteran if it means improving the team's overall performance. And he's certainly not afraid to take a system that's been working for years and tweak it to surprise opponents. This is the same coach who redefined small ball, who weaponized the three-point shot in a way the league had never seen, who turned role players into playoff heroes. And now, with this decision, he's signaling that the Warriors aren't done innovating. Fans are split between excitement and nerves. Some are already calling this the move that could save the season. Others are cautiously optimistic, saying, "Let's see how it plays out." But one thing is clear: this announcement has lit a fire under the entire fanbase. Tickets for upcoming games started selling faster. Merchandise sales spiked. Even casual NBA fans are tuning in to see what happens next. That's the kind of buzz this decision has created. And here's where I think the real genius of Kerr's move lies: it's not just about X's and O's. It's about psychology. In a long NBA season, players can fall into patterns. Opponents can study your film, predict your plays, find your weaknesses. But when you throw in an unexpected twist, you disrupt that rhythm not just for your opponents, but for your own team. You force everyone to re-engage, to focus, to play with urgency. And that's exactly what Kerr has done here. We've seen this before in championship teams. The great ones know when to break routine, when to keep their rivals guessing. The Warriors built their dynasty on that principle, and it looks like they're leaning on it again now. And if this works, if the players buy in, if the execution is sharp, this could be the turning point that takes the Warriors from being just another playoff team to being a legitimate title contender again. Of course, this wouldn't be a true Warriors story without the added layer of drama. You know the media is going to dissect every little thing about this decision. Who's starting? Who's coming off the bench? Who's getting traded? Every missed shot, every turnover, every highlight, people are going to link it back to Kerr's call. That's the reality of coaching at this level. But Kerr isn't the type to flinch under pressure. He's been here before, and he's built to handle the noise. And as we move forward, the schedule doesn't give the Warriors much breathing room. Big games are coming fast. Playoff positioning is on the line. Every win matters. Every loss hurts. The margin for error is razor thin. Which is why this decision isn't just surprising, it's gutsy. Kerr is essentially saying, we can't wait for things to fix themselves. We're taking control now. For the fans, this is the moment to lock in. Whether you're at Chase Center or watching from home, this is the time to ride the wave. The Warriors have thrown down the gauntlet, and now it's all about how they respond on the court. Will this surprise decision